Patrick's Day. Welcome to the inaugural St. Patrick's Day bash on the Legendary Alex Cardinale YouTube channel. A night of luck and fun is on your way. Have a cold one, sit back and enjoy the great show.
Watch Chef Alex make a delicious green velvet cake which is perfect for St. Patrick's Day. A delicious vanilla cake with a hint of chocolate-colored green and frosted with cream cheese frosting. Yum.
Aqua Alex is here and he will discuss freshwater and saltwater aquarium fish species that represent St. Patrick's Day. What awesome fish species will be discussed? Let's find out tonight.
Shiver me timbers! It's St. Patrick's Day already. Welcome to the 2022 St. Patrick's Day bash here on my YouTube channel, The Legendary Alex Cardinale. I'm your host, Legendary Alex Cardinale, and today I'm joined by a very special guest who is going to help us celebrate St. Patrick's Day. You know, it would not be St. Patrick's Day without a little luck from the Irish, and it would not be St. Patrick's Day without a leprechaun. So joining me right now, he's going to be a part of the show today, is my leprechaun, and his name is Leprechaun Finn, and he's right here, right beside me. He's not dead, he's just drunk, and he will not be able to talk on our video today, but he's here to celebrate St. Patrick's Day with all of us, and who knows, we might be able to get some gold from him, right, Finn? You're going to give us some gold? Well, hopefully he'll give us some gold to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. You know, there's an old saying, catch hold of a leprechaun and don't let go, for he will tell you the address of the gold that is unknown. Now, Finn just told me that we're after his gold, and yes, we are after his gold, because I certainly could use some of his gold to buy some much needed stuff that I need. Anyway, I welcome you to my next holiday bash here on the Legendary Alex Cardinale. While I may not be Irish, I sure as heck like a good celebration, and I like celebrating St. Patrick's Day. So we're going to start today's video by wishing everybody a happy St. Patrick's Day. Whether you're Irish or not, I hope your St. Patrick's Day celebrations are as awesome as you are. I hope you enjoy this video. So today I've got some awesome celebrations coming your way. Aqua Alex Cardinale is going to be here to talk about tropical fish species that represent the Irish. Chef Alex is going to be here to give out a green velvet cake recipe with cream cheese icing. That's going to be the main event of today's episode. WWE fanboy Alex Cardinale will be here to talk about Irish superstars from WWE, such as Finn Balor, Becky Lynch, etc. There's a whole lot planned for today's video. On top of that, I'm going to the leprechaun fell. On top of that, we're going to have a lot of fun. So, as you can see, my buddy has already been partying. So, our leprechaun Finn is already drunk. So, hopefully, he'll stay still. There we go. So, as you can tell, he's already clobbered and drunk. So, he's a little tipsy right now. So, let's go ahead and get started. So, how are you celebrating St. Patrick's Day this year? Let me know in the comments. And if you have any questions or anything you want to talk about, let me know in the comments. I'll interact with all of my viewers that are watching this video live. So every year I celebrate St. Patrick's Day a little bit differently than most folks. I am Italian, but my family makes corned beef and cabbage on St. Patrick's Day, and I'm not particularly a fan of cabbage or anything like that, but I do eat corned beef. Corned beef is pretty good. But this year I had a turkey dinner with pasta salad. That was my dinner for St. Patrick's Day. And tomorrow I'll have a corned beef sandwich, a Reuben. But the luck of the Irish was with me today because I kicked ass in my bowling league. I beat my average all 3 games. So that is how I celebrated St. Patrick's Day. And right now, I'm hosting this broadcast, this live stream. I've got some Coke and rum, and we're ready to kick some ass here on the St. Patrick's Day 2022 Bash. So I hope you guys are in store for a great show. I hope you guys are ready for a great show. I want to thank everyone that is watching today's video. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you are ready to learn about tropical fish, wrestling, cooking, and whatever else is thrown this way. I've got appearances from Chef Alex, Aqua Alex, and WWE fanboy Alex Cardinale, all 3 of my biggest shows here on my YouTube channel. So to start us off, we're going to welcome Aqua Alex Cardinale, who is, without a doubt, the most popular version of Alex Cardinale here on my YouTube channel. He is well known because he is a fish keeper who specializes in monster fish that could eat little old Finn leprechauns. So these dare leprechauns better not ever get close to my monster fish because my wolfish will, without a doubt, destroy a leprechaun piece by piece. My vulture cats will finish off what my wolfish could not handle. So Finn, you stay away from my fish tank, or my black wolfish and my gold wolfish will rip you limb from limb, and my vulture cats will finish you off. Anyhow, let's welcome Aqua Alex to the St. Patrick's Day 2022 Bash, and he is now going to talk about freshwater and saltwater fish that represent the Irish people and St. Patrick's Day. Hi guys, Aqua Alex Cardinale here, and right now I'm honored to talk about fish that represent St. Patrick's Day. And again, these are just fish from my personal opinion as a tropical fish keeper. You may or may not agree with me, but if you're a fish keeper that is tuned into today's episode, be sure to let me know what fish you think represents St. Patrick's Day in the comments. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show some images of the fish that I think represent St. Patrick's Day, and I'll tell you a little bit about them and if I've kept them in the past before. So let's get started. We're going to start with the freshwater fish, simply because freshwater fish are the easiest to keep. So up first, we've got the green phantom pleco. This is the perfect fish that represents St. Patrick's Day and the Irish because it has the deep green coloration and it is a beautiful fish. You're going to love a green phantom pleco in your aquarium, and I think the green phantom pleco will look awesome in any freshwater aquarium, provided the aquarium hobbyist can take care of their nutritional needs. Now, the green phantom pleco is not like any ordinary algae-eating pleco. It has a specific diet, and it needs to be fed algae wafers. It needs to be fed vegetables and protein. So you can feed a green phantom pleco anything from cucumbers, zucchini, broccoli, potatoes, etc. But they'll also eat bloodworms and any prepared fish foods. Other than that, the green phantom pleco is really easy to keep in a home aquarium, and it is a great fish. It'll love potatoes just like the Irish folks do. So green phantom pleco, very, very gorgeous fish. The next species of fish that is perfect for St. Patrick's Day and for the Irish is another species of pleco, and it is known as the Royal Plecostomus. Pictured here is a L191 dual-eyed Royal Pleco. This one is actually a driftwood eating pleco. It needs driftwood in its diet in order to have a happy and healthy life, and it will also thrive on vegetables like the green phantom pleco, so you can feed them cucumbers, zucchini, etc. This is another picture of a dual-eyed royal pleco. Notice how beautiful it is, a very, very colorful pleco, and it is a stunning looking pleco with a lot of coloration. Let's move away from plecos for a bit, and let's focus on a different group of freshwater fish that are perfect for St. Patrick's Day. And it leads me to one of my favorite South American cichlids of all time. I happen to have a group of them in my 125-gallon aquarium, and that is the Severum cichlid. This particular species, I think, looks like a leprechaun. It has the green and the orange and the black patterns. And this one is known as Heroes Nodus, or the spotted Severum, and it comes only from the Rio Negro River in South America and the Amazon River. Severums in general are a very hardy species of fish, so they can be kept by a wide range of tropical fish keepers with a wide range of aquarium sizes from 55 all the way up to 180-gallon aquariums. They're omnivorous fish, meaning they'll eat both plant matter, algae, and protein. So you want to give them a good diet. The good diet can consist of pellets, flake food, earthworms, market shrimp and other seafood, bloodworms, krill, brine shrimp, and other frozen foods, etc. And they'll get along with just about anything that is too big to be eaten. So you can keep these guys with angelfish, Oscars, chocolate cichlids, other types of large growing South American cichlids, etc. Just keep in mind the Severum will grow to be about 8 to 10 inches in length. And the last freshwater fish I'm going to talk about on today's video, not really a green fish because its green color is more like a dark blue, but it's known as the green terror, which also comes from South America. A lot of people say the green terror comes from Central America, but I think the people that say the green terror comes from Central America have been drinking way too much whiskey and way too much beer. They're probably drunk when they say that, because there's no way in hell the green terror comes from Central America. It is an acara, and acaras live in South America. And you'll find green terrors in Colombia, Brazil, Venezuela, and Peru. They're all stunning looking fish. I love a gorgeous green terror. And the orange is the same orange as a leprechaun, almost gold color, which is really, really beautiful. And we'll talk about the green terror on an episode of Aqua Alex Live. This is just an appearance by Aqua Alex Cardinale on the St. Patrick's Day 2022 bash. Now we're going to talk about saltwater aquarium fish that represent St. Patrick's Day and the Irish. You know, I've been a keeper of both freshwater and saltwater, and I will have to agree with most saltwater hobbyists in that saltwater does tend to have fish that have more coloration. But that's where my agreement ends. I tend to think that freshwater fish have the most personality. Nonetheless, the first fish that represents St. Patrick's Day from saltwater is the green clown goby, aka the war paint goby. You know, this one is perfect for the Irish because Irish people like to start a lot of fights. Well, actually, Irish women. Irish women like to start a lot of fights with their husbands, but then they like to kiss and make up. So the reason I mentioned the green clown goby or the war paint goby is this fish represents Irish woman. And how do I know that? Well, I've got a friend that is married to an Irish woman, and he told me, Alex, never get married to an Irish woman because they like to bicker, they like to fight, and then they like to kiss and make up and act like things never happened. But in all fairness, Italian women are like that as well. But this green clown goby, very, very beautiful fish, and I think it represents Irish people as well. Up next, we've got the green wrasse or the green chorus wrasse. I could not think of a much better looking fish to represent St. Patrick's Day than the green chorus wrasse. Very, very beautiful. Then we've got the green spotted puffer. It likes to eat snails and shrimp and other types of seafood. Very, very gorgeous fish. It has the Irish yellow, gold coloration. Very, very beautiful fish. And the last fish we're going to talk about today is the green chromis. They're like a schooling saltwater fish that a lot of people like to have in their saltwater reef aquariums. I was thinking about getting some for my saltwater aquarium when I had a saltwater aquarium, but the problem with them is they stay way too small and they would eventually become lunch. And that would be a very expensive lunch for my predatory fish because I had predatory fish like lionfish, eels, puffers, triggers, etc. So I'm Aqua Alex Cardinale, and I invite you to check out Aqua Alex Live and Life in the Amazon right here on the Legendary Alex Cardinale YouTube channel. I have a lot of fun discussing tropical fish. I share my knowledge of tropical fish with all of you, and I have a lot of fun in doing so. And one thing that I have in common with the Irish people is I'll say whatever's on my mind. And if there are people that don't agree with the way of how I keep fish or the knowledge that I have, well, too damn bad. I just don't give a fuck what people think about my fish keeping skills or the way I keep fish. I have been keeping fish for many years, and I've never had any problems. It's been many years since I've lost a lot of fish. So I know what I'm doing, and I'm a very passionate aquarium hobbyist, and a lot of people are going to see that. So check out my aquarium videos here on my YouTube channel, the Legendary Alex Cardinale, Aqua Alex Live, and Life in the Amazon. So I'm Aqua Alex, and now I'm going to hand the St. Patrick's Day badge right back to Legendary Alex Cardinale. All right, thank you, Aqua Alex, for that. It was great hearing about some of the freshwater and saltwater tropical fish that represent the aquarium hobby and represent St. Patrick's Day. So that was great. So I'm going to head over to our chat and see if we have any comments. Will is in the house. Hey, Will, how are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying our St. Patrick's Day bash, and I hope you're having fun on this St. Patrick's Day. All right, so I'm drinking some Coke and vodka, and I'm enjoying myself here on St. Patrick's Day. I'm not a drunk by any means. I certainly will have drinks from every now and then and on occasions. So St. Patrick's Day for me is an occasion where I drink, and today I happen to have Coca-Cola and a little bit of vanilla rum. And rum is a lot better than vodka. Rum is a great drink. Vodka is a little bit bitter for my taste, so if you're more of a sweet tooth lover like myself, you're probably going to appreciate rum like me. Rum is really, really good, especially the vanilla rum, and it pairs well with Coca-Cola. So that's what I'm drinking on today's St. Patrick's Day bash. But, you know, uh, of the many years that I've been alive, I've always wondered what was the meaning of St. Patrick's Day? Why do we always celebrate Irish Day? How come Italians don't have like an Italian holiday, or the Asians have like a Asian holiday? Why is it just St. Patrick's Day? But that's something we're always going to have to wonder, and maybe in the future there'll be a legendary Alex Cardinale Day where we celebrate Italian Americans. That would be wonderful. I think that would be great. Just kidding. I'm not an egomaniac as many people think that I am. All right. So are we ready for a SmackDown? Are we ready to be thrown on the mat? Let's welcome in WWE fanboy Alex Cardinale. He's going to tell us about some Irish wrestlers. There's a lot of legendary Irish superstars. And you know, legendary Alex is a big wrestling fan. He is the creation of WWE fanboy Alex Cardinale. But nonetheless, here is WWE fanboy Alex Cardinale. Hey guys, WWE fanboy Alex Cardinale here. I am the host of Pro Wrestling 101 right here on the legendary Alex Cardinale YouTube channel. I host pay-per-view pre-shows. I host WWE Top 10s. Basically, I talk about anything and everything WWE and pro wrestling, with the exception of AEW. I don't cover any of that AEW bullshit because AEW is all ex-WWE superstars. So let's get right into it. We're going to talk about Irish WWE superstars, and I'm going to talk about my favorite matches from them, my favorite moments, and I'm going to rate them as a superstar. So let's get started. Up first, we have our female Irish wrestler, our female Irish superstar. She is known as Big Time Bex currently, but she's been known as the Man. She is the Raw Women's Champion currently. She is Becky Lynch. Now, Becky Lynch is for sure one of the greatest women superstars of our generation and quite possibly of all time. Let's take a look at some of the superstars that Becky Lynch has defeated in her career. She's defeated Charlotte Flair. She's defeated Bianca Belair, albeit in 13 seconds. She's defeated Ronda Rousey, albeit in a triple threat match and never one-on-one. She has defeated Shayna Baszler. She's defeated Nia Jax and a plethora of other top superstars. Becky Lynch is for sure a great women wrestler. She started her WWE career in NXT, and then she worked her way up to Friday Night SmackDown, which at the time was broadcast on Tuesday nights on the USA Network before it moved to Fox and Friday nights in 2019. Her career rose to stardom in 2018 when Nia Jax, who was a part of the Raw roster, broke her nose when Raw and SmackDown were feuding together for Survivor Series 2018. When Nia Jax punched her on that Raw invasion, her nose was broke, and unfortunately, she had to miss Survivor Series, and she could not take on Ronda Rousey in a one-on-one match. But that led to her biggest push, where she main evented WrestleMania 35 against SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair and Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey in a winner-takes-all main event in what was the very first women's main event match at WrestleMania. And Becky Lynch won the Women's Royal Rumble in 2019 to earn that right to challenge the women champions at WrestleMania. And Becky Lynch would win the Raw and SmackDown women titles at WrestleMania 35 about 3 years ago. So Becky Lynch has been on a roll ever since. She's defeated a lot of superstars, and she is now currently the Raw women's title, and she'll go on to defend that at WrestleMania 38 in Dallas, Texas against Bianca Belair. The next Irish superstar is known as the Demon King and the Prince, Finn Balor, and he is one of my personal favorite Irish superstars. He currently wrestles on the Monday Night Raw brand. He first began his WWE career in NXT, where he quickly rose to fame, becoming the NXT champion. Then in 2016, he made his main roster debut, winning the very first Universal Championship. He was the inaugural Universal Champion until he suffered an injury, and then Seth Rollins would go on to hold the Universal Championship. You know what? It's a goddamn shame that the WWE has never given Finn Balor another main roster world championship yet. But I have faith that they possibly will in the future. He's had a great feud with Roman Reigns this past year in 2020. He's had great matches with Rollins. He's had great matches with Bobby Lashley. He's had great matches with Damian Priest, who he is currently working with and scheduled to fight at WrestleMania 38 for the United States Championship. But I hope in the future that Finn Balor will get another main event level championship run in his career. Up next, we've got the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Sheamus debuted around 2010, and in his first pay-per-view matchup, he defeated John Cena in a tables match to become the WWE champion. Yes, that's right, folks. You heard that right. Sheamus beat Cena in his first pay-per-view match for the WWE title. That is incredible. Then Sheamus would go on to have an incredible career, and he's still an active superstar on the SmackDown roster. Sheamus has had great rivalries and matches with the likes of Triple H, Big Show, Roman Reigns, and The Miz, and a plethora of other WWE superstars. So Sheamus is a classic Irish wrestler, a really good storyteller in the ring, and a great fit for the WWE that is a current Irish superstar. So Becky Lynch, Finn Balor, and Sheamus are the three current Irish superstars that are employed by the WWE right now. And then when we talk about legendary Irish superstars, you cannot forget about Finlay, or as I like to call him, Finlay. Finlay was a dominating wrestler. He was very intimidating, and he was very, very strong in the ring. He had a legendary long career, but I am only 28 years old, so I only know of his career from the late 90s up until 2010 when he was wrestling for the WWE, and he had great matches. I remember his very dominating debut on SmackDown when he was beating up people with the shillelagh, classic heel moves, and I like that from Finlay. He had great matches with JBL and many other superstars. So I'm WWE fanboy Alex Cardinale. It's been a pleasure appearing here on the St. Patrick's Day 2022 Bash. You can catch me on Pro Wrestling 101 right here on the Legendary Alex Cardinale YouTube channel. To check out all my wrestling videos, just go to my playlist here on this YouTube channel, Pro Wrestling 101. I actually have a live stream tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. I'll be counting down the greatest WrestleMania matches of all time because WrestleMania is quickly approaching. Let's hand the show back to Legendary Alex Cardinale and Leprechaun Finn. They're going to continue this great St. Patrick's Day bash. All right, thank you, WWE fanboy Alex Cardinale, for handing the show back to us. Don't forget, tomorrow is Friday, and I'm pretty sure Friday Night SmackDown is going to have a St. Patrick's Day themed SmackDown broadcast or a St. Patrick's Day weekend SmackDown broadcast. SmackDown airs tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on Fox. And it's going to feature the confrontation of Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. The Universal Champion the Universal Champion Reigns and the WWE Champion Lesnar before their big clash at WrestleMania 38, where the two championships will combine into one. But that's tomorrow on SmackDown. So it's been a great St. Patrick's Day bash so far. We've seen appearances from Aqua Alex and WWE fanboy Alex Cardinale. And there's one more Alex Cardinale persona that will make his appearance felt here on the St. Patrick's Day bash. And that's Chef Alex. And he's going to be for our main event of the evening. But there's a topic that I want to cover right now as Legendary Alex Cardinale. And that is alcohol. And I've got my buddy Leprechaun Finn right here to help us out here because, you know, Irish people love to get drunk and they love to drink. And this guy right here, Leprechaun Finn, is drunk. He's as drunk as a skunk and he can't even talk. So I don't know how helpful he'll be for this segment. But right now, since St. Patrick's Day is about having fun with your friends and family and celebrating your big old pot of gold, let's have a couple of drinks together. And I'm going to do that by talking about my favorite alcoholic drinks. And in the comments, let me know your favorite alcoholic drinks as well. Now, earlier I said that I don't drink often. I only drink on occasion, and that is still true. But today I had a couple drinks already. I had a Mike's Hard Lemonade. I'm a big fan of lemonade, but lemonade with alcohol in it is even better. I really enjoy a good Mike's Hard Lemonade. My personal favorite would be a strawberry Mike's Hard Lemonade. I also enjoy margaritas like strawberry daiquiri and any fruit margaritas. I really wanted to try the new Mountain Dew Hard. There's a Mountain Dew alcohol out there, but the package store that I went to did not have any, so that will have to wait for another video. But that would have been something that would have added something extra to this St. Patrick's Day bash, but it is what it is. You guys know I love Mountain Dew, but having the opportunity to try a Mountain Dew Hard on the St. Patrick's Day bash would have been something fun. But for hard alcohol, I like rum, vanilla rum, watermelon rum, pineapple rum, coconut rum. Any flavored rum is great, and it goes great with Coca-Cola or even Mountain Dew. I've never had beer, but I don't think I would be a fan of beer. I tried one beer once. I think it was Bud Light or Budweiser, and it was absolutely disgusting. It looked like piss, and I could never see myself drinking beer, especially a drink that is flavored after rice or barley. I would never find that appealing or tasty. If I want something that tastes like rice, I'll go make rice or I'll go cook risotto. I certainly wouldn't drink it. Especially equally, if it was a pasta drink, I wouldn't drink pasta. I would cook pasta, if you get what I'm saying. So, not a beer guy. I have nothing against people who drink beer, but not my cup of tea. But there is a company out there, a beer company that makes some good drinks. Bud Light Strawberry Ritas. Those Ritas are really good, and I like those. So those are all of my favorite alcoholic drinks. And like I said throughout the show, I've been drinking Coke and vanilla rum. So Finn over here has been drinking whiskey, he's been drinking vodka and multiple beers all the way up into today's show. When I was bowling at 7 o'clock, he was already half stiff, so I assumed he was in my liquor cabinet getting drunk when I was bowling, and then he knew he had to be here for this show tonight, so he can't even talk. He's so plastered, but hey, at least he's here joining me. And at the end of the show, I can take his big pot of gold and go cash it in, buy some things. Well, who am I kidding? He has no pot of gold. He's made out of plastic. So there is no gold in here. The only gold he has is right here. All right, I'll put him back somewhere soon. Let's see if he stays. He's so drunk, he's wobbly right now. Oh, shoot. All right, I'll leave him alone now. All right, so we've got one more Alex Cardinale persona to make an appearance, and then we'll wrap up this amazing St. Patrick's Day bash. Chef Alex is going to be here, and our main event tonight is my green velvet cake recipe. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is Chef Alex. Hey, Irish folks, and hey, everyone that is celebrating St. Patrick's Day here on the Legendary Alex Cardinale YouTube channel. Chef Alex Cardinale here, and I'm going to give you my green velvet cake recipe. Now, unfortunately, I had planned on showing you how to make this green velvet cake, but I've been feeling under the weather lately, and I really didn't have the time this week because I was doing paperwork for my new job, signing my contracts for my new job. And today I had to go bowling, and I had to help my mom prepare dinner today, which was corned beef and cabbage, and then I made turkey for my brother and I. So I really didn't have time to film the green velvet cake video this week or this year for St. Patrick's Day, but it really is a simple recipe. So you're going to need a box of vanilla cake mix. You can use Duncan Hines or Pillsbury or your favorite vanilla cake recipe. You're going to need a half cup of cocoa powder. Into that half cup of cocoa powder, I want you to add 1 tablespoon of sugar. That's going to help sweeten up your cocoa. Then you're going to need green food coloring. So to make the green velvet cake, you're just going to prepare the cake mix according to box directions. Then you're going to add the cocoa powder with the sugar, and then you're going to add the green food coloring. That's it. Bake that cake mix according to package directions. So follow the directions for baking time, whether you make a 9x9 pan or or 2 8-inch rounds. Just follow the baking directions on the back of the box cake mix. For the frosting, we're going to do a simple cream cheese icing. You're going to need 16 ounces of softened Philadelphia cream cheese. You're going to need 1 cup of powdered sugar. You're going to need about 2 or 3 tablespoons of heavy cream and some vanilla extract. You're going to cream together the cream cheese and powdered sugar until combined. Add the heavy cream and the vanilla extract, and you are done. You're going to frost your cake when it is entirely cooled. And there you have it, the green velvet cake. A really delicious dessert to have on St. Patrick's Day and St. Patrick's Day weekend. Because I know you're going to get drunk on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as well. Because you guys want to have a 4-day St. Patrick's Day weekend, right? I would as well if I was Irish, so I don't blame you. But anyway, the green velvet cake looks like that banner right there. You see that cake on our banner? That is what the green velvet cake ends up looking like. A very tasty, concoction, and a very delicious dessert. I'm Chef Alex Cardinale, and I want to thank Legendary Alex Cardinale for allowing me to be here on the St. Patrick's Day Bash. It was a great time, and I had a lot of fun. Check out my playlist here on this YouTube channel, Cooking and Baking with Chef Alex Cardinale, to see all my delicious recipes, including the Twix cheesecake that I just made on the 8-year YouTube anniversary. Peace out, everybody. All right, thank you, Chef Alex, for that amazing recipe. I hope everybody gives it a try over this St. Patrick's Day weekend. So I think it's safe to say that the inaugural St. Patrick's Day Bash was a success. I had a lot of fun celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. I'm not really Irish, so there's not really much for me to celebrate, but I hope you guys had a lot of fun. Thank you guys for tuning in, and if you enjoyed today's video, please smash that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are a new viewer. And our leprechaun Finn here will be back next St. Patrick's Day, and hopefully he'll be a little bit more sober. But let me go put him to bed because I know he's bombed out of his mind and he wants to go to bed, so we'll put him to bed right now. But I want to thank Leprechaun Finn for being a part of the inaugural St. Patrick's Day Bash. All right, so it's been a fun time tonight. I want to thank you guys for being a part of our St. Patrick's Day Bash. I hope you guys had a great time. I'm sure some of you probably found this video a little bit corny, but it was supposed to be for fun. And I hope you guys had a lot of fun. And hopefully this weekend will be lucky for you. Maybe you'll run into some money, or maybe something that you want to have happen will happen for you this weekend. My luck was that I won at bowling tonight. I won each game, and I beat my average each game. And I officially got hired at the job that I wanted. I am now working at Palm Beach Zoo as a sales associate and also as a cashier. So I am extremely happy about that. The luck of the Irish did work for me today, even though I am Italian. So our next holiday bash is going to be on Easter. But first, I want to promote the Easter 2022 Ask Chef Alex Live. And that's going to air Friday, April 15th, 2022 at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. So in about 4 weeks or so, Chef Alex Cardinale is going to answer all of your Easter cooking and baking questions. And Chef Alex Cardinale will have Easter dinner and dessert recipes and Easter dinner and dessert tips for you. My next holiday bash, though, is going to be the Easter 2022 bash, which will also be the inaugural Easter bash. And that's going to air Saturday, April 16th, the day before Easter, at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. And that will be hosted by Easter Bunny Alex Cardinale. That's right, Easter Bunny Alex Cardinale will be the host of this year's Easter bash. Well, I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your St. Patrick's Day. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Legendary Alex Cardinale, if you are a new viewer. Happy St. Patrick's Day. May the luck of the Irish be with you this weekend. And shiver me timbers. Arr, they're after me gold.
Saturday, April 16, 2022, the Easter Bunny Alex Cardinale gets released. Come celebrate Easter 2022 with Easter Bunny Alex. The Easter Bunny is going to host the very first Easter 2022 bash. What will Chef Alex cook and bake? Will Aqua Alex make an appearance? What will the Easter Bunny have in store? Find out on Saturday, April 16, 2022 at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific on the Legendary Alex Cardinale YouTube channel. Happy Easter! Go get your chocolate Easter bunnies and candy now before it's too late.